Post and Toast does not support drinking and driving, and if you do, you are a dingus. Anyways, we are ranking all the Mario Kart World courses by how much of a vibe it would be to drink there, starting with the Mushroom Cup. I know playing as Mario is like basic, but you know, it's Mario Kart, so whatever. Looking around, there's a lot of desert, which is just not the ideal spot to be drinking. All right, we're pulling up to our first stop, the diner. Now, imagine you're on the road for like hours and you see this diner with a big juicy burger to stop in for a beer. That's not bad. That's not bad. I had this as one location that might be worth it to drink at. He's very constructed, almost like it looks like a movie set, so not a very comfortable place to drink. Tire shops, I mean, Luigi's tires, that doesn't sound appetizing at all. All right, we're at our next stop. You know, clearly this is kind of like a racetrack, so this is not bad. You know, I don't watch NASCAR myself, but to watch an event while drinking a beer, that's also not bad. This is another location. Over here, I mean, this is not ideal. It's not appetizing at all. Oh, let me get up there. Wait, hold up. This could change things. Getting up here is our best shot. Let me see. Hold on. Let me wrap around. Let Nabby get by. Yo! Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, and we have a feather? Ah, there we go. Okay, look at this. Let's see here. All right, now this changes things a whole lot. I mean, look at that. That's really nice. Now imagine you come up here. It's a little... Mario, don't look at me like that. You grab a couple of beers. You sit up here. Look at the sights you're getting. Now, it would make me super scared as I'm afraid of heights. But just the idea of it could be super nice depending on the event. So this is another location. So I'm trying to grab a good area around the water. But you know, you just see highways and just like tire shops around. So I don't think there is a good spot around the water to drink. You know, I'm brought back here to the diner. I can't find any more good spots. The place is all right. You know, it's not really my type of vibe. I'll give it a C at best. All right, I've got high expectations for Crown City. I mean, it's just a massive city, you know. This looks nice, you know. That area looks nice up there. A city, like, you know, gives you a perfect opportunity to day drink. You know, maybe a nice brunch of endless mimosas. I guess the goal should be to get on, like, one of these buildings. Okay, we made it. Let's get a good look. Oh, get on the solar panels. All right, you know. We'll take it like this. You're like, oh, I fell. Hold up. All right, same idea here. You know, like a rooftop is a vibe for sure. You know, you're up here having endless mimosas with your friends. I mean, this is definitely a vibe. You have to look out at the whole city. This is a great start. Ooh, I think we found our next location. I mean, look at this. Imagine you are a restaurant and you book a deck like this. Ooh, you get to look out at all that. Look, oh no, peak. This is peak right here. I mean, you don't need a better spot than this. I mean, beautiful. You're like a few mimosas deep. You're looking at the bridge, not thinking about falling. Now this is nice. This is very nice. Oh, I mean, like, you know, more areas of the same. You know, you get a shot of the bridge. This one's not as good, but you know, more or less everything else is looking similar. Okay, I just found out this is also part of Crown City. This is peak by the beach. You get a beautiful view of the bridge. I mean, I think that seals it. Crown City is absolutely an S tier. All right, I feel like this is gonna be similar to the first one. You know, it's a little deserty, but it's got a cool train, you know, vibe to it, so we'll see. Oh, knocking over everything. All right, I feel like we have our first area, right? You got like the diner that's near here. You can create a nice outdoor area. You get a few food trucks, you know, some nice tables. You can have a nice drink here. You know, you got like the whole train aesthetic. It's kind of like the Midwest. You can have a whole like saloon vibe here. This is not bad. I'd like to drink here. If I saw pictures of this on like Google Maps, I'd go. What does that do? Oh shoot! Oh. All right. I mean, even better, right? You got like a nice rooftop up here. I mean, just a name too, Whistletop Summit. I mean, that's a spot you'd want to drink at. You'd want to get like a nice whiskey, you know, because it feels like an old Western. So that's pretty cool. Look. And you can see the, you know, you can see the train from here. This would be nice. This would be nice. Oh, I see my next spot. You can maybe have like a little cave bar. I mean, that would be really cool. Oh, right here. So you have like a little cave bar. You know, you got some nice tracks, some track aesthetic. It would be loud. It will be a little noisy because of the train, but you know, it's all about the aesthetic. I need to see this like wooded area at the whistle top. Oh, here we go. I mean, yes, you'll have to cut down the plants. Obviously, it wouldn't be ideal to accidentally walk in there drunk. But, you know, imagine having a nice old-fashioned right here, right by the train tracks. I mean, this place is like more aesthetic than it is vibe, but you know, it's something. Overall, I like the aesthetic. You know, it's not the most comfortable for drinking. Oh, there's a bum trying to light up a fire. Okay, but either way, that's not appealing. You wouldn't want that across the bar either. But I'd give this a solid B. You know, nice aesthetic, just the vibe isn't all there. I don't have a lot of hope for this one, just because this is really all construction, but we'll see what we can find. I mean, the peak is really just going to be getting to the top of there. That's the whole vibe of this place. I mean, A+ on the music already, the N64 music. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. See, so far, like, this is the last thing you'd want, is like a giant barrel coming at you while you're having a nice drink. So, not a good vibe so far. Okay, let's go to our first spot here. I mean, look, let's just say you put a bar down here, right? You got the rocket ship right there. You have a cool space aesthetic. That's very cool. You come over here, I'm sure it's like water. You know, anything near the water is a complete vibe. You know what? I might have been wrong about this place. This is a nice view. Oh, and again, the bridge view. Oh, that bridge. That bridge. Okay. So the same exact vibe, but we're just like one floor up. So it already has me thinking that you can have like a whole bar vibe where it's like you have to get to each floor. You have to get a special drink at each floor so you can get to the top. So that'd be a fun mixed drink adventure. Oh, and look at that. You can see a whale. Oh, I mean, okay, this is really blowing my expectations out of the water. We're almost at the top, but obviously, ideally, you don't want to accidentally be launched off a barrel. So that's definitely a little dangerous. Oh, I just got the coolest Mario. Look at this. Look what I just unlocked. He's ready for a drink. Obviously, it's ideal that the giant robot monkey's not here. You know, that wouldn't be a vibe. Okay, and we're at the top. Like, this would be like the last level. Like, you're making it each way, seeing if you can have a drink at each spot. Like, this is ideal. Look at this, and it's like got a classic retro feel. I misspoke before. This is peak. Look at that. I was like, going in, I was ready to give this a D without really exploring. I was so wrong. Oh, no, easy S here. I was so wrong. All right, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate that. And yeah, there's gonna be more courses ranked soon. But until then, keep it toasty.